Okay, Bryan H. from Washington State. Here's your LSCOM LC998v200. We were waiting on decals. The decals came in today. Gamma Ray Graphics does an excellent job on these decals. Look at that. Perfect fit. Just lays right down there. Okay, all the LSCOM mods been done inside. This one had the Schottky diodes already. The 1N6263s, and I replaced your filter. I would show you inside the radio, but I've already put the covers back on it, duh. But replaced your 10.7 filter with a 15 kilohertz wide filter, and replaced the first RF amp with a 2999. Okay, also replaced both the voltage input buffer filter and also your voltage regulator buffer filter. Now, let me say a little something about that. I had I guess you'd call him a fan, send me an email that another CB shop that does videos on YouTube said that us replacing the electrolytics with bigger, better electrolytics was just a gimmick to make money and wasn't needed. Well, I hope you don't trust your radio to this person, okay? Because he obviously is lacking in electronic knowledge. Any good ET, electronics technician, will tell you a power supply with good filtering gives you smooth DC output. All right? That bigger capacitor adds more filtering to the input voltage. Not only that, but it acts like a little battery. Let's say your voltage is running at 14.5 volts, okay, from your battery. You're sitting in the parking lot talking on the radio. Every time you hit a strong syllable, if you had a view meter, you could see the view meter go up. But every time you hit a strong signal, that voltage drops, okay, just a little bit. This larger capacitor that I'm putting on the input and also on the voltage regulator is charged to that 14.5 volt. So when the voltage of your battery supply starts to drop, either battery, power supply, whatever, that capacitor gives a little bit back. In other words, it pushes a little voltage out to that circuit. Now, true, these capacitors are not that big, so they can only do just a tiny little bit at a time, but it helps level your voltage. Okay, it keeps it up there. It will smooth the peaks out a little bit. Okay, it gives a little back. Plus, it does more. It filters better than the 1,000 microfarad. Okay, both of them been upgraded to 3,300 microfarad, and it's not UFs and it's not puffs and all that kind of bullshit. I hate hearing technicians that supposedly have a lot of knowledge calling a goddamn picofarad capacitor a puff. Oh, this is a 100 puff. No, motherfucker, it ain't a 100 puff. It's a 100 picofarad capacitor. Go back to school. UF is not UF at all. It's microfarad. The little symbol is for micro. It's not a U. It's microfarad. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll get off that soapbox. Forgive the language. Just all these people, these so-called technicians, using stupid crap like that, you know, and you call, well, we won't even get on the power transistor thing. Pills. You know, because they look like a damn aspirin. Come on, people. You're a technician. It's called a power transistor in a ceramic case. It's not a pill. Not an aspirin. Johnson & Johnson didn't make it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Sorry about that. Anyway, here's your radio. Let's show you some output on this thing. Right now we're on AM. I have my meter on the ×5 scale. I've got 100-watt slugs in both RMS and the peak side. Okay, so we're going to be reading the center on the peak side. In other words, that's 500, 400, 300. We're going to be a little above 300, right around 350 with this guy. Okay, RMS, I got a 100-watt slug in RMS, and it's gonna lay that meter over in the corner. Audio, hello, audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Okay, that's on AM. Watch what it does on sideband. Hello, audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio. Right around 300 watts, wasn't it? Audio. Yeah. It's a screamer. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Be real careful about SWRs. Don't depend on the SWR meter inside this radio. They're close, but they're not real accurate. Don't run this radio into an SWR of higher than 1.5 to 1. Okay? Ideally, 1 to 1 is what you want. Because it will, these things will blow up if you run them in 2.5 or 3 SWR. You know, if you drive them with the SWR that high, it will blow this amplifier up. You'll send that thing back to me, and you'll have like 4 of those little power transistors in there just popped open. So be real careful about SWR. All right? Okay, Bryan H. in Washington. I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 73s, everybody.